Begin. So, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So, welcome to all those who have graced us with their presence for the first time. Always good to have good people, new people. I thought maybe we'll begin with a few things, right? There's a few thoughts that I've been mulling over, but I really need to kind of go back to what is the purpose of these meditation sessions that we do. The meditation stands by itself, right? And it has its own value, it has its own benefit. The communal kind of now has really kind of contributed to a lot of comfort, I would say, to individuals when they're faced with any kind of crisis. Why? Because they're all strangers, but they all kind of share something. There's a shared humanity. And this shared humanity is going to be the mirror that's going to reflect against the anti-humanity that you see all around you. How everything is being exploited. And that exploitation isn't just about the fact that you're text, the fact that everything that you buy is text, everything that you eat. What do you know? What do you have any idea what you eat? Can anyone put their hand on the heart and say, I actually know what I'm eating? Jaisa an, dasa man. As you eat, so you become. Food impacts your mental activity. Try it. Try it. Try it. People who have a bit of wine and meditate tend headaches. Surprisingly. You must have heard those people who are intolerant to lactose or cheese tend to have nightmares associated with it. Food impacts. Foods which have energies of heat, meat products, tend to have a more severe impact on your mental space. So we have lost our way. As much as meditation is about bringing you to your senses, right? Really, that's all it is. It's just bringing you to your senses. Common sense. Come back to your sense. The same then begins, the same question is, what is sensical? To allow someone to feed you and you don't know what you're eating and then you're complaining that you're ill? Taking medicines that we fail to look at what they do to us long term. And then we complain about being ill. You can see we started these sessions prior to COVID, about maybe same time as they set the first lockdown. And the idea was to provide some comfort and understanding that while all this chaos is unfolding, it's important to hold yourself together. And the chaos comes in many ways. Not just what's going on in the world, life events, bills, bereavement, sickness, life, just everyday work demands. But in all of that, bearing in mind that the health system that you knew about 5 years ago doesn't exist anymore. And it's going to get worse. You can see it. Whether you believe it or not makes no difference. So, what is the sensible thing to do? The sensible thing first is to come out of our little illusion space. And how do we do that? Is just ask yourself, maybe what I think to be true isn't true. Maybe. Doesn't mean you have to believe what everyone else is, but just first bring it to yourself and say, maybe I don't know everything. Maybe the stuff I believe to be true may not be true. Maybe. And if you do that, when you discover it was a little balloon of illusion and it pops, you're not going to get freaked out. You're not going to get unstable. If you work out, you believe that, the Messiah or someone's going to come and save you, and they don't happen to be there, at least you won't be disappointed. So it's having some understanding of life, of yourself, and making sure that while all this is going on, you take the time out to live your life. Yeah? Don't wait for tomorrow. It never comes. It never comes. And part of mindfulness, so the word is Simran, right? The word comes from Pali, it comes from Sanskrit. The word is Simrat, Simran, and Sati. 3 words. Same kind of roots. What it means is, Maran means death. And if you bring the fact that life has an expiry date, you will find life becomes a little bit more meaningful while you have it. While you have it. Simran, meditation, is about that. It's about bringing you to your senses. And so when we get consumed in stories about the future, what will happen, we will become anxious. And when we get caught up in the way things were, I could have done this and I should have done that, you'll become resentful. You'll become angry. None of those stories matter. The only thing that matters is now. So allow yourself to recognize that all that we think to be true may not be true. All that we think to be important may not be important. When someone is drowning, it really doesn't matter what you have, how many credit cards you've got, or how big a house you've got, or where your family is. What matters is you. Take care of yourself because no one else will. No one else will. Take care of yourself. And we bring this understanding, not for you to believe, but for you to test it out. To see, does it have any value in the quality of my life? That's the only criteria. The criteria of anything that you do should only be one. Does it enhance the quality of my life in terms of mental health, emotional health, physical health, transpersonal health, health beyond the body, understanding the nature of existence, understanding that you are not this puny little ego that's been given a name, fragmented, broken, trying to fix it. Time to let go of that. Time to see it for what it is and embrace your sovereignty. You are human. That's quite a remarkable achievement, bearing in mind you had nothing to do with it. In all this incredible existence, ask yourself, why you? What have you done to deserve this remarkable birth? Because you don't get nothing for free. So what did you do? This brings a bit of humility, brings the ego to its knees. You ain't that important. You're a walking, talking gift, lost in a drama within a dream. Having a dream that this is the reality, and within that reality, there are loads of dramas. And then we get so involved in them. So involved in them. So meditation is part of that. With wisdom, first notice, meditation is learning how to walk, right? Simple stuff. Learning how to walk. It's an analogy. Working how to walk. No, learning how to walk like a child does. The first few weeks, It's like you're all over the place. The mind is like a little kid, all over the place, doesn't know quite what to do. And then after a few weeks, it begins to settle, begins to become a little bit more coherent. So that's learning how to walk. But the direction to walk and what you will encounter while you're walking, that's the wisdom that comes with it. So anyone who teaches you meditation on their own doesn't realize the consequences of where this can take you. So my advice to anyone engaging in any kind of meditation, because we see the results sometimes, is number one, make sure they have a lineage. They have a teacher who has a teacher who has a teacher who has a teacher who has a teacher. And none of them are social media. Number two, they must have their own practice. At least 5-10 years. And number three, they must know the pitfalls. What goes wrong? Because this stuff, this meditation stuff, it has other dimensions too, which are just incredible. Incredible. They're called supercognitive abilities. There are 18 of them. They're called the Riddhya and the Siddhya. 18 of them. And these are like abilities that you cannot comprehend. Telepathy comes into it, clairvoyance comes into it, clairaudience comes into it, remote viewing comes into it, and many other things, many other things. So meditation has, and these little things can trap you. Just imagine, I would be able to sit here and know what you're thinking. Yeah, feeling how great I am, because I can do that. It traps you. It creates another illusion, another ego. Yeah. So there are many illusions along the way. So it's important to have lineage and a direction and wisdom that comes with it in order to ensure you do it safely and with support. And meditation within a group is always, always better than a meditation by yourself, because you only need one person within the group, and it could be someone who's never done it before. When they sink into that space, they'll drag everyone else down with them into the space of silence. Yeah. So, shall we begin? Full of blag. Is that what? But it's important. Oh, sorry, I didn't tell them about the astronomy thing. Yeah. So we are in a situation where things are particularly sensitive and conflicting. And the other thing is, life may start becoming a little bit more restricted as we go along in terms of movement, in terms of work, in terms of activities, in terms of events. So while these changes are happening, is to ensure that it's not your problem. It's just the way the universe is arranging itself at the moment. And you just happen to be in the middle and no one told you. So I'm telling you that. Don't worry if you get knocked around a bit. Okay? Okay, let's begin. So as usual, we always begin with the body. So we train the body first. And we do that by making sure the back is upright, straight, shoulders are pulled back. And if you want to just hunch your shoulders and then drop them, and then pull them back a little bit. And you will go to your chin and you will just draw it in slightly. You will notice that your eyes are closed. And you will notice your mouth is closed. Okay. And on your next breath in, you're going to bring your whole focus to your body as best as you can. It's your body, right? It's not what you're thinking or what you're feeling. It's the physical body. And as you bring your focus to yourself, see if you can notice anything within the body that draws your attention. So this could be like a pain, an ache, a tightness, an itch, a discomfort. So is there anything within the body that draws your focus? And if there is, notice where it is. Not what it is, but where it is. Okay, now let's set our intention. So, your intention, which is what you're going to do, is simply take the next few minutes and focus on yourself. That's your intention. And the way you're going to do this, your attention, is focusing on things that are happening right now. And that is sensations, because you can only feel sensations in the present moment. Breath, and you will notice that you can only breathe in the present moment. And sound. And sound can only be heard in the present moment. And your attitude is non judgmental. And the way you're going to do this is just have the intention to smile. Okay? On your next breath in, you're going to bring your focus now towards your eyes. What's in your field of vision? So it could be the back of your eyelids, it could be darkness, wherever it is. What is it that you're able to see, so to speak? Now bring your focus towards your ears and begin to listen to the sounds around you. And all you want to do is just listen, not work anything out, not judge anything, but just listen like a receiver. Listening. Next, you're going to bring your focus beneath your nose and you're going to begin to watch your breath and allow your breath to breathe by itself. Watching the in breath as it moves in, watching the out breath as it moves out. Allow your breath to breathe by itself. And allow your out breath to go all the way to the end. Stay with your breath. And now notice if there's an aroma with the breath. Perhaps the incense. And now you want to take your focus towards your mouth and move with it within your mouth. So become aware of the sensations within the mouth if you can. Notice your tongue. Allow it to soften. Notice your jaw. Allow your jaw to soften. And now you're going to take your focus above your head Imagine a hula hoop. As this hoop comes down, it begins to light up your body for sensations. Remember, you're looking for sensations within the body, giving your body the attention it needs. So begin. Allow this hoop to come down slowly. Moving downwards, scanning your body for sensations, a pain, an ache, a tightness, an itch, all the way down. And now, on your next breath in, you're going to become aware of your whole body as best as you can. And again, notice how the body feels now. And you will notice that there are sensations where your body makes contact with the seat you're on. Notice the seat that you're on, where the body makes contact, there are sensations. From those sensations, you move your focus up so you become aware of your hips. A thorough body scan. And then slowly move down your thighs towards your knees, looking for sensations, anything that is dominant. Pain, ache, tightness, itch. And then from your knees, you move down towards your feet, scanning the back and the front of your legs. Don't forget that. Notice your feet. And then the soles of your feet. And you want to hold your focus there for a short while. Next breath in, once again, come back to the seat you're on. Again, notice the back is straight and upright, comfortable. And you're going to bring your focus from your lower back to the middle back, scanning this part of the body. From the middle back, you're going to move up towards your shoulder blades. Notice your shoulders. Allow your shoulders to soften a bit if you can. And then gently moving from your shoulders to your elbows. Nothing else matters. All that matters is you at the moment. And then from your elbows towards your wrists. Notice your hands. Notice the palms of your hands. Notice the fingers on your hands. And then on your next breath in, you're going to bring your focus back towards your eyes. And again, notice what you have in your field of focus, your awareness, your field of vision. Maybe just darkness, recognizing that you are awareness, in fact. And at the moment, your awareness is focused the back of your eyelids. And then as you breathe out, you allow your eyes to soften and relax. Next breath in, bringing your focus towards your mouth. Notice your upper lip if you can. Notice your lower lip. And then gently bringing the focus within your mouth. The roof of your mouth. The inside cheeks. Notice your tongue. Allow it to soften. Notice your jaw. Allow your jaw to soften. And then as you breathe out, you're going to allow your face to relax and soften. Next breath in, once again, notice your body as best as you can. And again, notice how it feels. And then gently bring your focus beneath your nose. And once again, begin to watch your breath. Notice the start and the end of your in-breath, if you can, the start and the end of your out-breath. When you find that your focus has drifted, distracted by my voice or your thoughts, notice the distraction, come back to your breath. Notice your in-breath has a start and an end, your out-breath has a start and an end. As best as you can, stay with your breath. Does your breath feel cool or does it feel warm? Stay with your breath. Notice how the breath breathes by itself. You can simply observe. Does your breath feel fast or does it feel slow? Stay with your breath. Does your breath feel smooth? Does it feel rough? And if you follow your out breath all the way till the end, notice when it stops. Stay with your breath. Notice how you're breathing now. Does your breath have a sound? Stay with your breath. Stay with your breath. Does your breath feel long or does it feel short? On your next breath in, you're going to bring your focus within yourself. This is how you're actually feeling, or if you have something on your mind. Bring your focus to your chest and begin to notice how it moves as the breath moves in and the breath moves out. Notice the sensations around your ribs as your chest expands and falls. And on your next breath in, you're going to take your focus a bit deeper into yourself, right where your heart is, and see if you can hold it there. And as you hold your focus there, begin to notice how you're actually feeling right now. Is this moment enough for you? Just this moment, nothing else. Do you feel whole or do you feel fragmented? Hold your focus as best as you can. Do you feel settled, peaceful, or do you feel unsettled, irritated? And on your next breath out, once again, you're going to start listening to all the sounds around you, not commenting on them, not judging them, but just listening. And allow the bell to take you deeper into the silence. Notice your experience, whatever it may be. If it feels peaceful, focus on the peace. If you feel rested, focus on the rest. If you feel silent, focus on the silence. And then when you're ready, bring your focus beneath your nose, once again sitting with your breath. Notice the quality of your experience, acknowledging. Okay, on your next breath out, you're going to expand your focus so you become aware of your whole body once again. You're going to notice any discomfort in the body, if there is any, where it is. And then bring your focus to the chair that you're on, the seat you're on. Notice that you're still held in place. There are sensations where your body makes contact. From those sensations, bring your focus up so you become aware of your hips. From your hips, you move down your thighs towards your knees. From your knees, you move down towards your ankles, scanning the back and the front of your legs. Coming back into the body again. Notice your feet. And then once again, the soles of your feet. And you're going to Stay here for a short while. Allow yourself to be grounded. Next, come back to the seat you're on. Notice your back is straight and upright, that your shoulders, your arms, your hands are comfortable, that your eyes are still closed, your mouth is still closed, and your face is relaxed. Coming back to your breath. And now, as the breath moves in, you can sense your body. As the breath moves out, you can sense your body. Breathing in, you feel calm. Breathing out, you feel calm. Noticing your experience. Breathing in, you're calm. Breathing out, you're calm. Breathing in, you sense your body. Breathing out, you sense your body. In a few moments, you're going to hear the sound of another bell. Use this bell to draw some slow, deep breaths in, and in your own good time, you're going to gently open your eyes. Take your time. Enjoy the silence before the bell.